All right, well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast, and today we're talking with Brad about switching careers, and my buddy that let go of his longtime job and in the mix of getting back up to speed on the new job and learning what actually has to happen to get this new thing that he's working on. Yeah. I just asked him, like, hey, have you transferred everything over with your 401k? Like, where are you at with that? And he's like, literally haven't thought about it at all.
Right. Yeah. It's not uncommon. So first of all, congratulations to him making that change. Like, I just had a question the other day, like, am I seeing a movement of young people that are going towards like a career hopping based upon like private equity or getting shares of this new company and things like that? And I am seeing that. They have to be entrepreneurial kind of people, but I'm seeing them change a little bit more. So first of all, good job to him. But what I think people mostly miss is that, yeah, what's the benefit package? So your buddy's working today and he's got health insurance, he's got a 401k maybe, and some life insurance or something. Like, what's the new benefit package? Because you need to be comparing that. Too many people don't pay attention to that, and all of a sudden they find out at the new job that their health insurance premium went from $30 a month to like $800 a month. And they didn't factor that. So they're making more, but they're actually maybe taking home less because their health and benefits went up. So that's one thing. And then when it comes to the 401k or their retirement plan, sometimes they can leave it, but sometimes they'll get a check sent to them if it's not enough money sitting in the account. A lot of times it makes sense for them to roll that out into their own IRA or roll it into the new 401k. And there's pros and cons with both of those. Like, if you move it to the new 401k, that's great because the money's there and it's in one spot. The issue becomes if they don't like the investment. So they might like the investments today, but they wake up and the company waves a wand and all of a sudden they went from this product company to this product company and now they don't like the investments. They're stuck. Money's in the 401k and it's there. They can move the money into their own IRA and they can manage it themselves, or they could have a team like ours manage it, so they can do that too. So there's a lot of different things that are out there. But also, they have to sign up for the new one. Like, you can't forget that you still need a compound, like the eighth wonder of the world, Albert Einstein, we talked about earlier. Like, you have to sign up for that new plan and pick up that match and get to that 10% savings goal.
Is a good rule of thumb that regardless of what happens with you and your career, like, you controlling it is really the goal for most people? Like, can we really make it that simple, that as long as you're in control of it and that the company isn't? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as there's nothing wrong with it being in a 401k. The you're in control part makes sense as long as you're a good steward. Okay. I've seen people get let go at, let's call it 61 years old. So in this world that we live in at 59 and a half, crazy age, you can pull out of your IRA without the 10% penalty to the government. Okay. So you leave an employer and you're 46 years old, and you got 100 grand in your 401k, you pull it out, you pay taxes, pay a 10% penalty on that 100 grand. Extra 10 grand goes away. Yep. You get to be 59 and a half, you pull it out, you don't have that extra 10 grand, that 10%. But what I've seen is this. All of a sudden they get let go and they go work somewhere else, and now this is like new money to them, even though it's been in the 401k for 20 years. They move the money over into an IRA with us, and then it's like they hit the lottery and they start spending it because they can pull it out, just pay taxes on it, not have the penalty. And so I'm going to buy a boat, so I need 12 grand. And then we're going to go on a trip and I need 7 grand. And all of a sudden this account starts to go down. So yes, be in control, but you need to be a good steward too. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. So if somebody's switching between jobs, take a little control of it, but more importantly, take stock of what you have where, and make sure that you have a deep understanding of that as you go forwards, and don't try to touch it till retirement age. Yeah. Is that keep your hands synopsis off of it from spending it? Keep your hands off that. But I'm also seeing people that'll walk in, Matt, and they'll like lay 5 statements down. This is my old 401k, my old 401k, my old 401k, my old 401k. Like, they haven't paid any attention. And it's 20 grand here and 60 grand here and 120 here. Like pay attention to the whole thing. And that's why it's important to work with somebody potentially to be able to help you keep score of that. Yep. But yes, keep your hands off it. Don't be like spending that money. It's for retirement. So. It's earmarked for that. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
No.
Cool. We'll see you back here next time on the iWealth podcast.
Thanks, Matt.